Welcome to the 148th episode of Fur, Fins, and Feathers. Our guests are a group of enterprising teachers and agricultural representatives from Bristol County Agricultural High School in Segregansett, Massachusetts, who are going to promote our upcoming fall show.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Fullen, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
We are very honored to have the Bristol Aggie group here with us today. Tell us about what's going on at the school.
Whew, that's a hefty one. Tell us everything that's going on at the school. We do a ton of things at Bristol Aggie. We have just started our school year. The week before Labor Day, we're back in session, which is very exciting. We started the school year off with our very first event, which I'm hoping you're going to get a chance to talk to our floriculture teachers today about our farm to table event that we just had, which is a big fundraising event for students who want to get into small business and become entrepreneurs. So that was a fundraising event we did September 20th, and we were able to raise large sums of money for these students to apply for some grants. Usually the grants get submitted around February, and then in April, the students will get awarded their whatever monies that they were awarded. So that was really exciting. Our ag mechanics teachers were able to put together quite a few items for people to bid on at auction. So that's one exciting thing that's happened just in the first 2 weeks of school.
I'm interested in what's coming up in October.
Oh, right. So the next thing that's coming up, which we are totally revamping and preparing for right now, we've had one fall show meeting. We probably will have about 5 to 10 to 20 more. I don't know how many, is our big fall show event, which is where we welcome about anywhere from 7,000 to 9,000 people on campus. Luckily we have a very large campus, as you know. You've been to our facility, where we have about 220 acres, where we have families, community members, some of our sponsors. They come out and they get to see all of our student showcases. So each major has presentations from students on things that they're currently working on. Our landscape program is going to have big displays inside of our landscape arbor building. We have our arbor students are involved in the Kids Climb, which is a pretty historic event. My own child came when he was, I don't know, maybe like 5 years old, and he's a senior now at the school. So we attract a lot of students through our Kids Climb. Our natural resource management, you've met Mr. Bastrash and his team. We have the entire museum. It's transformed into student presentations. We have our animal encounters, which is super fun for the kids to get to touch and play with a lot of our companion animals up on the 3rd floor of our CSE building. Trying to think what else we have going on.
About the cows and the horses.
No, yeah, you can definitely come see some of the cows. We have our livestock show. That we just changed the date of our livestock show to Saturday. And then Sunday is going to be our horse show event, and our drill team is going to be performing on Saturday. So that's down in the equine barn. And then we are going to have, I'll save that for our teachers that are going to be here today. So your fur, fins, and feathers, but I didn't bring any of those teachers today. I brought you flowers and fenders. Does that work? Flowers and fenders. All right.
Very good. Well, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
All right.
I believe that anybody can turn their life around. They just gotta wanna, and they gotta have some belief.
Welcome. Today we have Sydney Flory and Danielle Chevalier, who are floriculture instructors.
Yes. Thank you for having us.
We're very honored to have you I've known, I believe I've met you several times
Yes. you
at
have.
the campus.
Yes.
And talk about what you do at Aggie.
Well, at Aggie, we are very fortunate because we are able to have a flower shop and 3 functioning greenhouses. So we're able to teach kids how to grow, sell, and market our flowers and plants. And then we're also very fortunate because they get to really understand what it takes to make an arrangement and run events. And we just started a new program where we're trying to do a food farming initiative with growing different types of vegetables and harvesting those.
How is that working out?
So far, so good. We have harvested over 450 pounds of vegetables from our back bed.
And where are the products sold?
So right now the product's not being sold. We are providing some of the produce to our schools. So today we just turned over quite a bit of red Russian kale, arugula, and mesclun mix. We also have grown all of our pumpkins and gourds, not only for farm to table, but for fall show as well.
Very nice. And tell me about what you teach.
So I also teach floriculture. I actually get to teach the freshman exploratory, which is really fun. That's when all of the students are rotating through each major to figure out which one they want. And then I teach the upperclassmen their like formal event designing. So that's when we do like prom. We are able to do weddings, and we just made the arrangements for the farm to table fundraiser as well.
How did you become a floral instructor?
I had a friend that said, Danielle, you would be great at this and you should try this. So I did. And sure enough, I fell in love with it. And it's taken me to here. So I'm very thankful for that opportunity. And I'm lucky that I get to teach something that I'm very passionate about.
Which is floral design.
Yes, floral design, growing, and then just the agricultural industry as a whole. It's a pretty substantial industry to be a part of.
And you?
Yeah, I actually went to Bristol Aggie, and I chose the floriculture program. She did teach me, and I loved it so much that I went to college for it. And then I've worked at a few greenhouses and florists, and then this position opened up, and I thought I loved it so much I wanted to be able to give back and have my own chance to teach people why it's so awesome.
And why is that? Why is it so?
Probably because flowers make people happy. It is so bright and cheerful, and it is such a unique way to express like gratitude or emotions or holidays or celebrations. It is just a really fun chance to be creative and do something you would probably never get to do elsewhere.
Very good.
Thank you.
So, what things should people be coming to? Now, I've had friends that we have brought to Aggie who have come to the fall show. People can come and purchase items.
Yes.
Whole bunch.
Yes. We are going to have our flower shop open for sale, which is great because our students actually get the opportunity to have customer service skills and they work with the public. And then we'll also have our greenhouse open for different types of plants that will be sold as well.
Okay.
And I'm thinking ahead to the holidays.
Yes, we are going to be open to the public. If people were to come to Fall Show, we have a flyer that has our dates. So we are going to sell like Christmas wreaths, garlands, centerpieces, and potentially like porch planters or custom pieces as well.
And the best thing is, of course, our competition pieces that our students create. It is unbelievable the work that they do. And you have to check out our Newport Flower Show horse that has been reimagined for the fall that will be also on display.
That is fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But I'm thinking ahead
Even further?
even further.
Yep, we do Valentine's Day, Easter, Mother's Day, and then we have Spring Expo, which is like mini Fall Show in the spring.
Beautiful. I'm very honored to have you.
Well, we hope to see you at Fall Show.
Well, I won't be there on Saturday, but I will be there on Sunday.
Lovely. Well, we can't wait to see you.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yep. Thank you.
Meet James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his health.
Okay, and wrapping up our final episode of this segment is we have Shawn Howard and Mike Avilla from Bristol Aggie, who are, what is your function at the school?
I'm a agricultural mechanics instructor as well.
What are you going to be teaching the students?
Well, first off, let me explain what agricultural mechanics typically is. When they hear the word mechanics, they think automobile or some sort of transportation. But agricultural mechanics is basically a combination of all the major trades, like auto mechanics, welding, electrical, plumbing, things like that. And you know, when the course was designed, it was to help farmers have a general knowledge of all of the things that they may have to do on the farm. So carpentry, or they have to fix a small engine or weld a tractor or whatever it may be. So they kind of had some skill sets that they could utilize to help themselves, be sustainable, self-sustainable.
What grades do you teach?
I teach 10th grade and senior 12th grade.
And what about you?
The freshman exploratory and the juniors.
Okay. My next question would be, what are you going to be teaching? Well, what will you have been teaching right along? But what are you going to be presenting to the students at this expo?
Oh, the fall show?
At the fall show.
Well, as Ashley had said previously, we kind of hit the ground running here this school year with the farm to table. So, that's become a real significant event. And, as she had said, a lot of the money raised, or most of the money raised, goes right back to the students. So we were asked to create some items for the live auction that the night has. So that's where we kind of started the year out, was coming up with ideas and things that we could, get done in a reasonable amount of time, and have it ready, and something that somebody would want to bid some money on. So we did that. So we spent some time doing that. Now we're getting ready for our fall show, and there are some other items that the kids are making, other projects that the kids are working on currently. In Mike's class, they're making fire pits. So they're fabricating fire pits, out of steel. So there's a lot of welding and torch cutting, and even before all that happens, just the design and creativity. Like
what is your background in mechanics?
My background was heavy truck, actually. So I was in the heavy truck industry until 2002 when I started at the school.
Very good. One question that I have had is that many people who might be 8th graders, 9th graders, 7th graders even, why should they go to Aggie? Or why should they want to come and explore what you've got at the fall show?
Well, I'm going to let Mike answer that one, because Mike was actually he is a alumni from Bristol Aggie, so I think he can give you a clear.
Yeah, I think one thing that Bristol Aggie ends up fostering is a sense of pride. I attended Bristol Aggie. I graduated in 2003, which was also Mr. Howard's first year in teaching. And then, my brother had graduated from there. Many immediate family members had graduated as well. you have a sense of pride and you have the opportunity to learn a lot of things. It will help you become a very well-rounded individual. As I teach the freshman exploratory, one thing that I reiterate to them is even if ag mechanics might not be their number one choice, to try and learn something from every shop that they're going through, because you never know if you're in landscape and you're learning how to work with patio pavers, if you're in Flory and you're learning how to put together an arrangement, later on in life, that may come pretty in handy to you. As we go through in our shop, in ag mechanics itself, that's also our goal as a very well-rounded student. So as Mr. Howard had described, the program itself is very broad. Our standards cover many things. And teaching them those skills and teaching them the different things that they can go home and they can troubleshoot a snowblower to a small engine, piece of yard equipment, to they can reframe a wall to fix the sink for mother and when she's complaining and dad's been too busy. I mean, it's a great experience. It's a great opportunity to try and learn as much as you can. And I think it kind of speaks for itself once a student takes part and they actually come and they tour the school and they see how amazing the campus is and everything.
And it is an amazing campus.
Unbelievable. I think we've seen the campus change so much from me when we were there. We thought it was big then. In 2003, I thought I went to college. And now I come back and I look at it and it is unbelievable. It's just, it blows you away.
It really does.
Yep.
And I, being in education myself, I am exposed to, to students in other schools and things. And they always tell, the ones from Rhode Island and other places, they say, we have nothing like Aggie in Massachusetts. In Rhode Island, rather, we're kind of we're missing the boat.
Yeah.
In Rhode Island, why can't we have a school like Bristol Aggie?
Yeah, Bristol Aggie absolutely sets the bar. I don't think there's anything that compare to it, especially for a high school experience.
And when I come to school, when I come to present a scholarship or whatever, the respect that your students have are remarkable.
And what's amazing about it too is it's not just this couple of years, this 3-year period of time, the kids were great. This goes way back. There's a lot of history with Bristol Aggie, and it's the culture, and I think it's very hard to understand it unless you've kind of either lived it as a teacher or a student to really fully understand what the culture is all about, and and how it just continues forward. I mean, it's really amazing, and it's it's really hard to explain. I don't think I could put it into words of how it.
Having had students from doing the show for almost 150 episodes, to have some of your students who have come on here, who have gone to other schools, graduated from UMass Amherst, gone on to school in England and gotten doctorates in medicine. It's nothing to be laughed at. This is truly a wonderful episode. I'm confused here, but people are amazed at the
people that leave Bristol Aggie, graduate from Bristol Aggie. I mean, there are very successful people, whatever trade or where they seek employment. I mean, they're success stories all over, in years and years.
And they continue.
There's business owners, there's instructors, and you name it.
Professors.
They're out there.
and they all have done a marvelous thing. And that's why we've got to get people to come to Aggie on October
The fall show.
to the fall show. The dates again are
The 18th and 19th.
the 18th and the 19th.
Yep. So we'll be showcasing what our students have been working on, and we also try to bring some projects back from last year. Because we're so close to the beginning of the year, it's it's kind of hard to see all of the students' work because there's a lot of things that go on throughout the year. Last year we worked on our legacy project was a topiary, so we built the letters BA, and actually it was a project that spanned multiple departments. So it was ag mechanics, plant science, and who else was involved? Flory and Arbor. So there was quite a few departments working together. So we had to design the B and the A and make it out of a metal frame. And we had actually Mr. Ryan Nadeau donated some crane time to us, so we had to lift them up with a crane to fasten them, and they're that's all completed. Now I think Arbor is out there now actually planting or tying off the plants that are actually going to make the topiary part of it, the plant part of it. So that was something we did. So actually we can't tour that section, but we'll point it out during our fall show. As I said earlier,
We need good weather.
we need and we usually have one good day at least. Knock on wood, yeah. But we've had some weekends where it has rained pretty bad too.
I
But
remember,
it does not stop people from coming. People will be there, rain or shine.
and the thing that people, when they find out that the show is going to be, on when it's up,
Yep.
people are going to say, "Oh, I need to get involved. I want to come to this."
Yeah. We'll be featuring. This is the second year. This is number two. We do a tractor raffle. So part of the project that we do with the students throughout the year is restore an old tractor. And actually, Ralph from Swansea Marina donated the first tractor.
Yes,
He donated the tractor a couple of years back, and it's like, okay, we're gonna, there's a lot of learning in restoring a tractor. There's a lot of things to do between taking it apart, cleaning it, getting it running right, nice, and knocking out the dents and painting it and whatnot. So his tractor was our first raffle, and it was very successful. I didn't really have, I didn't know what to expect, but it definitely had a mind of its own and legs of its own, and it really grew a lot. So it was so successful, we're doing it again this year. And actually we have a little Farmall Cup that was donated from a gentleman out of New Hampshire, and we'll be featuring that. So we'll be selling the tickets for that, as well as some other raffle items, which are all projects that the students have done or are in the process of doing now. So,
and there will be other events throughout the weekend. They will be selling different things.
we'll be selling different things, featuring different things. Our sophomore class actually is making some little woodworking projects that they'll be selling, and actually working with some of the young kids that come through and maybe assembling some of the projects.
I always buy the candy bars.
Oh, okay. I don't. We don't have candy bars, but we'll have
Last
something
year
for
they
you, though.
did.
Yeah, no, they'll be there. They'll be there. Somebody's selling them. I don't know who it is.
But it's always a fun and educational weekend.
Yes, that is. Sure is. Something there for everyone.
There is.
Even food. We have good food.
They do.
They have good food. Yep.
The people can go over and have lunch and
Yeah. Yeah.
snacks
Cafe, right?
at the cafe.
Yep. Yep.
Very good. So tell us why people should come to Bristol Aggies Fair this year.
why they should come to the fall show, because there is actually something for everyone. And there's animals to see, there's shows. Natural Resources has the, usually little petting things where you can hold a reptile, whatever is going on over there. There's usually something for somebody. The landscape exhibits and the floriculture exhibits, and there's flowers and things to purchase. And, it has a fair type feel. It really is. It's the right time of the year, and if it's a nice sunny day,
It's a beautiful experience.
And the campus itself, I guess, again, there's really no way to put into words the significance of the campus and what it is.
And people who have not seen the new campus
Should
in
come
a
and see it.
couple of years need to come and take a tour.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thank you, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming, and we look forward to seeing you at Bristol Aggie's Agricultural Fair this year. Thank you. So I am very honored to have the two of you, Mr. Howard, Mr. Avilla, to come,
Well, we're pleased to be here.
and we will do it again.